I think I'm in the minority of people who actually like groovy. Like the first time I hated it, but I've now heard it enough that I like it unironically. I know that it's stupid and kind of jank, but the entire dancing spin-off series is stupid and kind of jank, so I can't say it's out of place.
There is no need to worry. This place exists in the realm of dreams. Visualize yourself dancing in your mind. When you do, your body will move accordingly.
I mean, that's kind of just how dancing works anyway. It doesn't seem that special.
Take it as you wish, but it's not like you have a choice in the matter.
There's something off about Carolyn and Justine. Like, they're way too tall. Maybe it's just the camera placement, but looking at them feels wrong. Or maybe I hate children.
And all your memories of this place will be erased, so nothing to worry about, right?
Yeah, this ain't my first rodeo. At this point, I find it more baffling when Persona characters do retain information between games. You know, despite having played the other two dancing games, it didn't cross my mind that I'd have to hear more weird or bad remixes of good songs up until now. I don't know why I'm playing this. I kinda wish he had to dance in his real world form though. I think that would have been funny. Just like a real ass cat trying to Fortnite dance.
Ooh, if I think about eating sweets, maybe they'll magically appear in my mouth.
I want to make fun of her, but if I woke up in a place where thoughts could actualize into reality, I would probably also use it to try and eat.
That's pretty hard to believe. Everyone else is so good at this.
It's a shame that none of these kids are old enough to drink, because that gets rid of the dance inhibitors really easy. I never dance, but last year I was at a wedding with a toonie bar, and the next day I was looking at Instagram stories from the wedding, and you should have seen the moves that I was busting in the background of them. I didn't even remember dancing. I was watching the reels like, go white boy go, and that white boy was me. I remember Rivers in the Desert being really bad when I listened to the soundtrack, but I don't remember why. And that's like the only song I have any memory of.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah, I remember now. Everything's crystal clear. It's all coming back to me now. Rivers in the Desert is probably my favorite track from 5, and this remix makes me wish that the series ended at 4.
Oh, I was just thinking about my sister. How I always seek her approval. How I don't want to be left in her shadow. Things like that.
I wouldn't mind being in her shadow. But yeah, I can see why you wouldn't want to be. Damn, Makoto's really killing it considering this song is about her sister's feelings on Japanese conviction rates.
So, when it's my time to shine, please be my wingman.
Morgana, you were in my bag the entire game. You should know that I'm already dating on. Though I appreciate the blatant denial. You know, it may seem pathetic to some, but I think it's just overplayed.
Hunger is inevitable from the physical exertion of dancing. Alas, my wallet is on a diet.
What percentage of Yusuke's problems would go away if Haru just put him on the Okumura Foods payroll? Because I'm thinking like 80 or 90.
Her devotion to her guest is unparalleled. She even abandoned her duty for his sake.
You know, it's cool that you guys remember that happens. But it's been like 10 years since Atlas set that up. We're never getting a resolution to that. Do you guys remember when they made those Yakuza crossover costumes for this game? But they couldn't think of one for Morgana, so they just made him Sonic the Hedgehog. Everyone's favorite Yakuza character. He should have been Onomichio. Or Haruto. Or little baby Iwami. Literally anyone other than Sonic the Hedgehog.
If you lose, you'll be dragged down into a hell of endless suffering with us.
Hell!
You would experience experience an anguish so mortifying that one dares not even speak of it.
And you didn't think to tell us that! Holy shit, man!
Settle down. As I said before, you won't remember anything that happens here. Whether you boil or burn, it doesn't matter. You're gonna wake up like nothing happened.
I don't think it was mentioned in Dancing in Moonlight, but the idea that whoever loses this dance competition briefly goes to hell seems like a detail that more people would talk about. Of course, more people would have to play the game first. I'm sorry, did Ryuji just hit the nene? Video games were a mistake.
It doesn't have to be dancing, I guess, but just something active while we're still young, you know?
Ryuji, you have just described a subject that many refer to as physical education, which our school used to have until we convinced the teacher that it was bad to commit statutory rape. It was literally the first arc of the game.
We'd be living life on easy mode by now.
That's true. Our leader would never have gotten into this mess. I swear his life's on maniacs.
Good bit. Only true SMT fans get that one. And seeing as I've played like 4 or 5 SMT games outside of Persona, I definitely fall into that category.
Get the crowd moving!
Thank you, Futaba. Come back again.
Oh, are those two, you know...
That's
Thank
right.
you, Haru. You're saying what everyone's thinking.
We will make you
Ooh, that was eye candy, Nari.
what sharp maneuvers, Futaba.
Get a room, you two!
That's right.
Do all of the thieves want Yusuke and Futaba to get together? Was this game made for me? I want to be in the design meeting where they were like, yeah, LeBlanc should be a stage, but only if you're very small. Because there's a non-0% chance that it was suggested by the guy who designed the shrinking section of Q also. So did Haru choose to dance in the world that represented her father's love of slave labor, which is also his grave, or did she just like randomly get assigned to it? They realized that the remix was ass, so they just put the original version in the game too. It doesn't undo how bad the other one is, but hey, it's something. It's nice that Futaba's gotten over her mother's death and her major depressive episode to the point where she can now do a little jig in front of the building that represented her metaphorical tomb to the song about that time. Personally, I would have just picked a different venue.
But let us focus on ramen for the time being. Too many themes may muddy the waters.
Yusuke is so broke and hungry that he has to ask people if he can watch them eat ramen. True innovation on the starving artist front.
I wonder what you'll be like when you're older. Got any role models?
Where's Akechi on this list? I want to grow up to be slightly homoerotic and respected at my job before I try and kill my coworker and am never seen again. Ah, yeah. Nothing better to dance to than that time everyone thought I committed suicide.
Heyo, perfect timing. You want to give me a hand? I'm trying to figure out Haru's weaknesses.
Nuclear. You're our navigator. You should know that.
Mona, try to be super cute.
Why are we small again? Why couldn't I just dance in Joker's room? Why do I have to be shrunken down and dance on the table? Just move the table out of the way.
I found one more flyer. The one we called with Mishima that one time. Remember it?
I try not to. I mean, the confidant I got out of it was great, but the prospect of hiring a sex maid with you and Mishima is not my idea of a good time.
Show me your vision of beauty, you
What is it with these kids wanting to dance in places where they experience some form of trauma? Like if Maruki was in this game, would he dance to a house remix of Gentle Madman in Rumi's hospital room? It's also very weird that you don't unlock the Phantom Thief outfits immediately. Why do I have to work for those? You're in them for half the game. I'd like to file this track under songs that if anyone I knew came into my room to, I would jump out the window. Rivers in the Desert is so good they put it in this game 3 times. It's getting milked more than Persona 5 is as a series.
So, what kind of music do you listen to on those things?
Usually anime and game music. Sometimes I put on oldies or the radio.
Ironically, with that music taste, Futaba would be one of those people who are like, I don't like rap, but I do like the Persona 3 soundtrack.
A driver's license, huh? I'll consider it. When we all graduate, it would be fun to go out together.
Yeah. It would be a shame if that little get-together evolved into a countrywide adventure where we had to kill God again. Good thing that'll never happen.
If we're going that far, why not rent a place where we can dance? Now that we know how. When we wake up, let's keep the party going in the real world.
That's a good idea. Although according to the rules of this game, it would have to be a very small house party. Oh good. The most important accessory has returned.
I'm dancing.
Set the standard for us.
This is what video games were made for, baby.
Maybe that's what the treasure was. We all got to have a good time together.
Can't believe the real treasure was the friends we made along the way. They can't keep getting away with it. Well, much like Dancing in Moonlight, that's a good little rhythm game. 4's is still definitely the best, because it at least tries to have a real narrative element, but you know what? I don't mind hanging out with the thieves a little more. It's fine.